Good morning. So there's something that I really want to start doing, and I think that it would be very beneficial for you too. And that's me just showing you my fitness journey. I have a background in fitness. I was a kickboxing coach. So as a kickboxing coach, I was he's like, you're not getting these words out. So good morning. I want to make this as easy as possible. I want to get back in shape, and my shape, like I'm blessed genetically with being able to put on more muscle than most, and they just did not want me to record today. But I haven't felt the best, like when it comes to anxiety and stuff, and I want this to be just as real as possible. So I'm gonna start my mornings out 20 grams Chobana. I might have ruined that name. I don't know if that's how it's even pronounced, but it's a zero added sugar, strawberries and cream, lactose free because I'm lactose intolerant. But my goal is I'm gonna try to get in 200 grams of protein a day, and then I'm gonna increase my protein intake. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting in good fiber. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting in my vegetables. So I have a hard time when it comes to eating vegetables. I have dysphagia, and I'm gonna work to see if I can also make that better for me too when it comes to like swallowing foods. But I'm gonna try to get some good protein in, some good carbs, and good fiber. And I'm gonna make sure I'm taking care of my stomach too. Sooner or later, I want to start making all this from scratch and just ditch the plastic bottles. But I'm gonna make it very simple for like just the average person to be able to do. Because people are asking me like, what's my workout, what's my diet? And I'm like, I haven't really been on a workout or a diet in quite a while. And I think this would be very beneficial. So for my breakfast, I'm gonna have Bonnie yogurt, and I'm also gonna take in Neri. You get these at Costco, both of these. This is 30 grams of protein, only 1 gram of sugar, like 10 vitamins and minerals. And I'm gonna start the day with that. That's 50 grams of protein right there. Like, just very simple. And I'm getting outside just to get a little bit of sun. And I heard that it's very good for you when it comes to just your energy levels. So from looking at some research, it said that being in the sun first thing in the morning, it helps with the circadian rhythm, which is when you're awake and when you're asleep. It also boosts dopamine. And I wanna see how that does for me. And I'm gonna probably take my hat off in a little bit. Just, I got bedhead right now. But these are pretty good, honestly. I think they come in a pack of like 6 or 8, so like you get a pack a week. And I think these are the same, like around the same price. Honestly, it's a really good deal for like the protein that you can get. And then my next meal is gonna be around a pound of turkey, grounded turkey. And I'm making like some chili, and that's gonna be like one of my next meals that I'm gonna be doing. And I'm gonna show you my workouts and stuff too, so you can just kind of like be on this journey with me. My main goal is I want to feel good. I want to be an athlete. Like, I always grew up playing sports, and I want to. It would be cool to be able to dunk like a basketball again, and. Fuck, I always mess up my words. If I offend you, I'm sorry. I'm really fucking sorry. I'm gonna try to make this very entertaining, at least educational for you for certain purposes. It'll be fun. But yeah, just to give you a little background about myself, I'm Jordan Peak. I'm 34. I checked my weight yesterday. I was around 235 pounds. I usually stick around like 240, 250. I don't know if I'm going to gain or lose weight depending on how much muscle I put on. I trained for so many years, and then I've been off of training for a good like 4 solid years. Like every time I would get started, you could probably relate to this. Every time I would get started, something would happen, or I'd get sick, or I'd end up having like some type of injury. So I'm just gonna do this very easy so anyone can follow it who really just wants a very simple way to fitness and health. And I have my degree, and I'm currently getting my recertification as a personal trainer because I think it'd be pretty cool to train people. But I'm also getting my nutrition certification and a couple other ones too, so I can help a lot of people. And also, like, it will keep me accountable for my own health, because I got to be the product of the service I'm offering. Yeah, I'm gonna start out, probably end up having the Chobani yogurts, and I'm gonna have the milkshake. I'm gonna go inside and probably have some tea, something that's really good for the gut. And my dogs are playing. I want you guys to actually like kind of like get to know me better, and like this could be a lot of fun. But you'll be able to see what I do for my workouts, and I'm gonna start from like A to B, so you'll get to see me go through all the way out, like starting from beginning to end. And we'll just see like what kind of changes happen, and then we'll tweak things as we go. And whatever's working, we'll stick with or increase, and whatever's not working, then we'll just throw it to the side. I don't think there's a one size fits all when it comes to fitness. I don't think there's a one size fits all when it comes to mental health. But I'm just gonna go and use the things that a lot of people have said have worked for them, and I think that doing so will make this a lot easier for me and a lot easier for you. So for right now, like I have decent muscle build, but I want to help people when it comes to fitness, and I feel like doing a whole like just before and after is going to be incredible. So I'm gonna do some before and after pictures too, and get this started. My goal is, I want to put a timeline. I'm not going to stop here, but my goal is within like the next 12 weeks to see where I'm at, and then we'll continue from there. Also, make sure you shake these things whenever you start drinking them, before you drink them. Make sure they're shaking up a little bit. I'm going to turn my hat around and get a little bit of sun. I think whenever winter comes, I'm probably going to supplement it with some vitamin D, just to make sure that my body's getting the vitamin D that it needs. I'm actually going to go and just read verbatim, word by word, what these certain supplements I'm taking, that they do and their benefits. I'm not going to take a lot of supplements because I know that you should get blood work done, which I'm going to get blood work done and find out if I have any deficiencies. But you don't want to just take everything, because like I said, there's a one size fits all. So you want to find out what you're deficient in, and then take whatever that is that you're deficient in, and just keep getting blood work to make sure that your levels are maintaining. I mean, it's the approach that I'm going to take instead of just guesswork, because I feel like when you just do guesswork, then like things can just fall apart. Whenever you have an actual plan with a timeline, then you can like focus on that, and it takes a lot of the guesswork away, which guesswork can be stressful. You know, with me having dysphagia, this is like just a very easy breakfast to have. I mean, this one's they taste pretty decent. I'm just trying to make this very simple, so simplicity and the ability just to keep this I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, just simplicity, and just something that other people can repeat. It's funny, as I'm filming this video, there's been like planes, dogs barking, lawnmowers. So I think supplement wise, I'm going to probably do vitamin D3 and creatine. I might do essential amino acids. I'm not sure. I never do pre-workouts because I feel like you can make your own natural pre-workout, and it's like Himalayan salt. You can take some honey and give yourself some energy. I'm gonna go more of like try to go as natural as possible. But I also know that I would love to like just start making this stuff from scratch myself. And that's where I'm gonna go, but for right now, I'm just gonna stick to this. So just like that, 50 grams of protein. And now I'm gonna make sure I just get grounded a little bit, just put my feet in the grass. Not saying you have to do this, but I'm just gonna try some different things and see what it does for me health-wise, because I've struggled with anxiety and depression for a while, and so I want to do something about it. And not just say that I want to do something about it or do a temporary fix. Like, I know medicine helps and it's helped me, but also like I want to find out what's causing it like deep down. I don't want to just throw a band-aid on it, because sooner or later the wound's gonna seep. So I think that just taking accountability, and it wasn't my fault for things that happened to me, and it wasn't the fault that bad things happened to you, but we should do something about it. And this is gonna kind of be like mental, physical, and spiritual for me, and just welcoming you on that journey. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm also going to start throwing in some meditation and breath work also. My main goal is literally just to feel better and look better and increase my sex drive. So I'm an adult entertainer, so sex drive is very important. I have a pretty good libido, and I just want to see if I can amplify it a little bit and feel good in the process. There's a lot of stress that comes to doing social media content full time. A lot of people do not talk about it. It's not as easy as it looks. Constantly coming up with new ideas and putting a lot of people before yourself, trying to contact clients to make a living, or even just being engaged with your fan base and just creating content in general. So I feel like you got to pick something that you enjoy for you to stick it out long term. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it might be boring to other people, but as long as you enjoy it, it's something that you can stay consistent in. I think consistency is one of the biggest things when it comes to just following through and being successful. You don't have to be perfect, but if you can be consistent, and you can beat out like 95% of people. Because a lot of it is people trying to find the perfect plan, and there's not really a one size fits all. It's kind of like what works for you. What works for me might not work for you. So I'm gonna approach this in a different angle and light, and just kind of show you just the behind the scenes of an adult entertainer and social media, but like also just reclaiming that safe space spiritually, that healthy body and that healthy mind. And that's really what I'm excited about. I just kind of want to see like the before and after. Like right now, I really just want to see what I'm going to be like, but this is going to be exciting.